Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the process of my most recent painting that I've decided to call Violet Ocean. This painting was mostly inspired by the color quinacridone lilac. I also have another tube of it called Theo Indigo Violet, so I feel like it goes by a couple of different names, but it's one of my favorite colors. I love the subtlety of it, the way that there seems to be blue hiding in there, and if you look at it long enough, you'll find it. And the way that the mass tone is so different from light washes of the color. The mass tone is this intense, pigmented, vibrant, saturated color, and then almost as soon as you water it down at all, you get these gray lavender tones that are really, really beautiful. I started with a sketch, transferred it to the watercolor, and taped the edges. I did all of this off camera because I've shown it many times. I'll probably show it again in the future, but not today. I went in first with the lightest washes of cobalt blue to give tonal variation and to complement the blue tones in the quin lilac. I also used the cobalt blue to give him a sort of ombre fade on his tail, from lighter towards the body and darker towards the end. I gave the merman a light wash in quin lilac to suggest his gray skin. I really wanted this painting to kind of be my redemption arc from last week's merman. It was very frustrating because I knew I could do better, and thankfully I've proved it this week, I think. Oh my god, that is the tiniest baby deer. Okay, sorry. I drew him wearing pearls because pearls carry significance in the lore of my merman. Specifically, they signify a very serious romantic gesture. So this merman probably got them from his lover. And his hair is also down, which signifies that he is not yet a father, so he's likely somewhat young. Probably the equivalent of mid-20s, but it's hard to pinpoint with mermen because they don't really age like people. I decided the white reflections slash seafoam in the foreground were a little too boring, so I actually went in and changed those last minute, it was stressful but worth it for the added movement that it gave. I carefully layered and mixed the colors where his tail rests in the water to make sure I gave the transparent effect I wanted, and faded out the rock to give the feeling of both depth of water and distance between you and the rock. After all of the painting was done, I switched over to colored pencils. The white seafoam or reflections on the water in the background are done entirely in pencil. First with a sort of pale cobalty lavender, and then with some white at the very top on some of them, to specifically give a sketchy and slightly impressionistic feel to them. The seafoam in the foreground was mostly done by just leaving it white or with a very faint amount of cobalt, but I also enhanced it with white color pencil to give even more movement, even more flow, even more detail to the seafoam on the surface of the water, which can get very intricate when you're actually looking at references. I specifically gave him a low contrast outline to enhance the more dreamlike aspects of the piece and also to emphasize the main color combination, which is just cobalt and Quin Lilac or Theo Indigo Violet. I just really wanted those to be the very main colors. I only brought in indigo because I felt I really, really needed it to add another layer of depth to the piece. With all that done, all that was left to do was to sign it and remove the tape. And he's done. I'm honestly thinking of entering this painting in a local art competition, which would be the first art competition I've ever entered, so that's exciting. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna do it, but I, again, can't express how happy I am with this piece. I think he turned out absolutely lovely. I love his expression. I specifically really like how his hair turned out. This very Art Nouveau-esque swirls that are so close to the color of the sky, but not quite. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you enjoyed seeing the process of this painting, because I really love how it turned out, and I really loved painting it, and I'm really excited to be able to share it with you. If you liked it, like, subscribe, maybe share it out, help the channel grow. We're very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, so it would be very cool if we could reach that milestone soon. And, of course, leave a comment if you're feeling saucy. I love comments, I read each and every one, and I try to respond to each and every one. So I would love to hear your thoughts on the painting, and whether or not maybe I should enter in the competition. I'll see you next time. Bye!